to Stellaris Order of the Nest. I'm Cetricus, and let's hop right in. So the year's 2264. Just finished saving. I was able to expand down a bit. I reached a new southern choke point. I'm hoping that the swarm doesn't push up into it. I was able to get the economy back up. I was able to get some research in and upgrade my fleets. I expanded classes 2. I need a name for this fleet. We have the Divine Armada, and now we have classes 2 that needs a name, which is really just the Southern Defense Fleet. Right now, I'm thinking about going to war with the State of Syldus. They don't have any... They have a truce, they don't have any defensive packs, so it'll just be me versus them. Right now, as far as the swarm goes, I might go to war with them too, just because they're pathetic. They just got out of a war with myself and the United Civili Hierarchy. My truce ends in 2 years, and theirs ends the year after. So I'm thinking we'll be able to do that. On top of that, I now have a 10k fleet, 10.3, with, of course, the Divine Glory. It's called a battleship, but it's really a cruiser. I'm at 30 corvettes, 15 destroyers, my own cruiser, which is apparently the cruiser ISIS, Anthenoix, or Anthenox, what is that? Athen Onyx. Again, don't quote me on that. With my Divine Glory class cruiser, even though it's called a battleship. I don't know why, but it's a cruiser. I don't care. But we have the Divine Armada in classes 2. So comment below what you want for the name of classes 2 to be. I'm probably going to keep that there, but I want to go to war with the State of Syldus. What I'm going to do right now is send my transport fleet and the Divine Armada up that direction. That'll... my economy's not doing as well as I wanted to. I built up a bit of resources and colonized another planet in the time between episodes. What else are we missing? Well, we built up more of a stockpile, but as I'm expanding and I upgraded my fleets, the upkeep for my fleets, and the stations, honestly, they're causing my economy to go down. Like, if you look at my ships, it's 256 being consumed from my ships on my energy credits. Right now, I'm not really worried about the energy credits because I have stockpiles and everything else I can sell. My minerals seem to be the only thing that's doing extremely well. My research, I've been able to bump up. It's almost at 900. Now, that's just from the research stations and the jobs. I'm also getting... where is it? This guy. I've been sending around. I'm going to go ahead and start him on that research. He's been going around and collecting anomalies and collecting research from... Oh, there's 2 different special projects here. Well, with that, he's been able to help me get my technology a little bit faster. I should have been at 1k by now, as far as my research goes, but I don't think I'm doing bad on my research. So far as my political climate goes, I'm well ahead of the competition, which is the Grudge Commonwealth. They are... Last I thought they were over here. Yeah, the Grudge Commonwealth. They're on the other side of the galaxy, so they're basically dominating that side politically. Now, eventually they're going to be a threat because they are materialist, but they're also pacifist. Yeah, they're completely against what I am. Yeah, borders close to me. The Swarm tried expanding down the Kamenen Hive. I'm going to call them the Hive because they're just the closest hive to my borders. They started expanding down too. They have borders close to me. I just realized that. Yeah, we're not enemies right now, plus they're pathetic and inferior in economy. I'm not going to worry about them right now. I'm not going to close borders because that'll only worsen relations, and I don't have a problem with them. Same thing with the Koresh entity. they actually are wary with me, but they don't have closed borders to me. They owe favors to me. I think I was improving relations with them at one point. For now, at least, let's get this going. I'm going to put on 2-speed. And right now, while you have a peace treaty or a truce with somebody... That's interesting. The Grudge Commonwealth opened borders to me. I wasn't expecting that. I was just talking about how they'd be an enemy. Do I have closed borders with them? I do not. Well, now they're going down again. I don't care. They're on the other side of the galaxy. I'm not worried about that. Right now, it's fortifying my borders, finding out where I can get to expand.
Special project complete.
Okay, on screen. The gas giant. You have no technology. How are we speaking? Y'all can read this. I've been through these before, but, you know, just pause the video, read it if you like. What happened to your planet? You want us to transport to another planet? I don't want to do it. Like, I know... I just don't want to get involved. I know how this event chain goes. And what would happen is I'd transport them over to a new colony, a new gas giant. They'd form a colony on it. And then they'd... the home world would be under
secured.
Nice. I'm going to keep going for that research station. I want to bump up. Yeah, now I'm at 700. But gas giant, another gas giant. Then because of the distance, homeworld becomes a dictatorship. The free colony wants to fight back, and then you can choose a side. I don't want to get involved in that, so I'm not even going to let them... I'm not even going to get to that point. I'm going to go ahead and declare war. Special project. Interesting. I don't want to invite... Well, I can't anyway, but I don't want to invite any attackers.
Sphere of influence expanded.
Oh, there's that second colony in this district. I can actually go ahead and... Yeah, it's already building, but I'm going to turn on automation. It's on balanced, so it should try and conform to this. It's making an industrial district, which means it's trying to up my consumer goods. Also, I want that to be an industrial planet to get my special resources up a bit. Okay, back to what I was doing. I'm going to declare war for this. They have 2 planets that I'm going to take and put as a part of this sector. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one might not be a part of that sector. Because it's 4, from the sector capital, it's 4 hyperlanes. But that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, never mind.
We have declared war to safeguard
insult
our
him as an
interests.
insult to injury. The role of the State of Syldus is played out. Go where you belong from now on into the dustbin of history. Get out of here. Okay. So, I only have certain claims on them. Let's go to the make claims. This is what I've claimed so far. I can't claim what I can't see. I want this choke point, and I can just cut their empire in half. Whatever they got over here, which looks like they expanded
Anomaly
across
found.
the north. So, start going in. I have a 10.5k. I told you it changes all the time, but right now it's just a 10k fleet, technically, because it'll change once it goes into their borders. Let's go in there. Make sure I'm not at war with anybody
System
else
charted.
with them. Nope, it's just us. War exhaustion for them is already at 3%. And peddling radiation. Take that over. I'm gonna back cap it. I'm gonna go through here, capture that, and because I don't know where their nearest fleet is, but oof. I'm going for laser. I don't want to get the coil guns. I want to go for lasers. Let's get an L gate inside in. Civic slot, fund, industrial, clear blocker. I need some of those. Gateway travel. I have a gateway in the Plav system down here, and a wormhole in the Zolwood system. What are you doing? Nothing? Okay, I need you to... That.
Star system
Come build
charted.
here. Y'all get out of here. Alright. So the ground battles with my ground fleets, I'm going to go ahead and have them trailing. No, I am not. Stay there. You actually come back this way. I want to take out, I'm not sure what fleet that is, but I know that they are pathetic, so that might be their largest fleet right there. I want them to go straight for that fleet. Yeah. That's all they have. 19 corvettes and 2 destroyers. Alright, let's keep going. I'll come back for them. All I have is a station there, and it's a 1K station, so that should be easy enough. No access. Oh, yeah, border's closed. They might declare war on me while I'm at war, but they wouldn't.
Situation log updated.
The reason they wouldn't, and this is actually in the description of the last video, I said we are strengthening ties with the regime of Genox. What I want to do is they're pretty big. Now, they are pathetic to me as far as fleet power goes, but we have a defensive pact, meaning that if they declared war on me, the Swarm did, that they'd also be fighting a war on 2 fronts. And I don't think they want that. I don't think they can do that because they themselves are also pathetic to me. Now, they have equivalent economy, but as a devouring swarm, it doesn't matter. You don't need an economy. Or in the way that economy is saying, I'm actually going to vote yes on this. Where is the regime of Genox? See, they're 5th in line behind me. And, see, we got the State of Syldus. Wow, that must be research. Yeah, definitely not fleet power. My fleet power makes up for 437 of my political power, and theirs is only 113. It's from their economy and technology, even though mine is extremely better. That's just what it is. Okay. See, they're kind of camping there. They're probably gonna warp out as soon as my guys get there. Yeah. No, they're not. Okay, let's slow it down. I want to watch this. Everything get out of here. I don't want pop-ups. Let's watch this.
Attacking enemy vessels.
Alright, now they're in the midst of it. I got my cruisers in the back lining up those perfect shots. You see the shields flaring? Ooh. That was the end of that. Commercial pact invitation. Get out of here. Okay, who died? A scientist. We're getting to that point, 66 years in, where people are going to start dying. Let's go ahead and recruit a new one. Let's get this guy in there. Whoop. Alright, let's look at those fleet statistics. Okay, so I didn't lose a single ship. And we'll look at what the health is on them in a bit. Or I can actually look at it. Hull points. Barely lost any. I didn't mean to do. Okay. They lost 1 destroyer and 6 corvettes in that engagement. Okay, now y'all go take this system. And we can speed it back up again.
Attacking enemy assets.
And we'll get these guys to enter orbit here. And I'm going to keep it on selective bombardment. Only for the fact that I want these planets. And, ooh, before I do that, what is their armies at? 89. Okay, should be good. We're going to go with the Hyper Entertainment Forum and battleships. Yes, okay. If I can get battleships in, that'll really boost it up real quick. Okay, we're just going to wait until that's at 50%. Actually, no, I'm just going to land right now. I'll show you what it looks like. So, they're not exciting. And it's really just a numbers game,
force has seized a planet.
And with your research. So this is what a captured planet looks like, and here in a second you'll see it. Yeah, you have a garrison army that pops in there, and that is for. Let's go ahead. Let's go back and capture this. I'm going to send them here while I'm talking. But a garrison army is for, in case they come, they can retake their planet. And right now, let's see, we're at war exhaustion of 10%. They're at 24. They lost 7 ships, and I lost 0. Established an embassy, the Breathari League. So I found them. They're all the way over here. It really wasn't that hard to find. You have the Breathari Pact and the Breathari League. I'll agree because you're religious. Are they religious? They are.
Construction complete.
So what happened here? Was there a rebellion or a civil war? Which happens more often than you think. Heritage site. I can't believe I haven't gotten that yet. 8 months. That's easy. Okay. There's another. Oh, wow. They really want it. Okay. I'm going to have them take that real quick. I'm not going to. Okay, now they have 2 there. No, no.
Attacking enemy assets.
Yeah, enemy assets. Armies, 0. Okay, yeah. As soon as they take that, I'm going to head back here. Okay, go. And then I'm going to send them to land immediately. Ah, the swarm is at war again. Okay, I might wait. They're still inferior. Okay, so they've gone up from pathetic to inferior. Oh, and I can get an Ascension Perk. Let's see. Ship build speed is increased and ship fire rate is increased within my border. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And for our next Ascension Perk, let's get... Oh, I don't know. I don't want Archaeology Project because I'm trying to go with what I've built this empire for. And in this case, it was religious. And do you really think encasing a whole planet in a city is is something that, like, oh, my church would do? I don't care. That's not what my church does in the game. We're not going to encase that. I want to do this just because I'm trying to focus more on defense in case I get the war declared on me. You're going down? Declined war. Last month it changed by 2. That's the only negative thing. That was whenever they declined. Yeah, they declined war against. Yeah, their opinion of us is at 140. Our opinion of them. The Order of the Nest says you declined our war, then fuck you. But send them in. We're gonna keep it going. Oh, there's 2 here. That's why. 1, 2. None of them have it. So it's literally just, they're gonna blip in, and it's gonna immediately be done.
Commenced.
And then same thing with these guys. Land armies.
Station under attack.
Yeah. Let's see. We got a. Okay, they got a bunch of small fleets coming in. That's the biggest one I've seen. 1.5k. A lot of corvettes. So they might retake the system, but it doesn't retake the planet Blug. I'm going to have to rename that.
Planetary invasion commenced.
Yeah, see, immediately over. Oh, research. Say Nexus. Let's go with civic slots. System capital complex, yeah. If I can get in here while all of these are funneling in, so they're going to take that, because it's only... Yeah. I'm not even going to...
Vessel production capacity violently diminished.
What? Oh, they took the... Okay, I was about to say, I don't think I've heard that before. Should be arriving in 40 days. There they are. Yeah, you can run. Yeah, they're trying to get out of there. Now, go after them. I'm chasing you down. They're gonna show up and then... Oh no, I got... That's my bad. I thought they were gonna get through before. Okay, so the first battle that happened down here, they lost a destroyer and a corvette, and then down here, they lost just a corvette. Or not just a corvette, you know what I'm saying. Here we go. So they've lost 17. I don't want to settle status quo. And on top of that, now that I'm up, I'm going to claim the rest. Not yet. Not yet. I'm lacking 137 or 35. I want to claim the rest up to that choke point. I don't want 3 open systems to 1 choke point. I want to be able to cut them off completely. So, and their home system's over here, the home system of Syldus. The Order of the Nest says, let's keep going. Okay, we're going right after them. Immediately. Still, I don't think I've lost... No, I haven't lost a single ship. They only lost a destroyer there. So they're warping out before I can do anything about it. I'm going to move these guys up. And I'm not sure if they have any access through here. Let's see if I select that. No, they don't have any access through. You see these red hyperlanes? That means that they can't go through there. Which I'm not sure where they'd be able to, except for over here, then come all the way down and go through. But they don't. I see what happened. I was about to say, why didn't they grab this? But it's because they came through and then just went straight across to go through the hyperlane. I'm going to send you back through. We're going to go after their starships. I'm keeping Classes 2 down here, just in case. 1, there's piracy, and... What are you doing? You have no orders. No, come over here. Keep surveying over here. I was wondering where you had went.
Star
I need you
system charted.
I'm doing really well on everything else, so you can go ahead and build both of those systems.
Technology secured.
I want you going after that 1.5k fleet, and I got battleships. I'm gonna wait until this war is over to get battleships into my fleets, because I need to build up my
Technology secured.
technology. Let's turn this down. Just a wall of lasers erupting. There we go. Alright, what are you doing? Best possible outcome. Before I could claim that system, they surrender that territory to me. So now I have all of this territory. It shows that there's planets here. There's not. It's only here and here that have planets. Yeah. Victory, they have surrendered. Yeah. Factions, borders closed. I figured that was going to happen. Okay. So, now with these planets, we're going to automate Tomb World. I have 8% habitability. They do not. I now have a bunch of different species. Let's look at this. Including robots, which are undesirables. I do not want robots in my empire. They are an abomination, and only heretics, like these materialist bastards, build them. I do not want robots in my empire whatsoever. Oh, there's 2 planets here. I'm going to go ahead and automate them. Flems. What we're going to do, we're going to change the colony name to Flamaus. Oh, that's Flamaus. And it's automated. And then we have Blep. I'll let y'all... Okay. Classes 2 needs to be renamed, and the colony of Blep needs to be renamed. Comment below what you want those names to be. And in Blug... Blug is also one that needs to be renamed. So, let's go ahead. Let's click on that. It won't let me... Is it pause? Is that why? I don't want you to drag. There we go. For some reason, it was not letting me do that. Okay, Blug. Let's go with... Actually, you know what? Let's just...
Construction complete.
Quelo. New name. Sorry for your loss. Oh, Blug. Okay, low stability, but that's also because I just got it, and the population has 11% Tucson in it, which don't even have high enough... Okay. Let's look at our species real quick. Okay, so they have Tomb World preference. And then the Sildine, which is Silian? I'm going to call them Sildine. I don't care what the pronunciation is. They actually have a Alpine reference. But these other species... I wonder if those guys are from the... No, Civelli. The regime of Genox, they're expanding a lot. They're pretty much as big as I am. I just now took over all this territory. I wish that I would have had enough to be able to claim that, but they gave up right at the wrong time. One thing I need to do for maintenance is grab this trade hub, and my cursor is... Okay, grab that trade hub, and boom. So now that's its new trade route. Right now our trade is at 141. Not the best I've ever had it. Definitely not. But, okay, 2 is... Let's see. I want this. I want this territory up here. I want to connect it with this one to where... I actually want to come all the way down. They have planets down here. It doesn't matter to me. But if I can take all this territory and then they can expand up here, that's what I want. Let's start pulling you back. Go back home. Transport fleet, same with you. Come back. Let's go ahead and get them their observation posts. Right. So here we have and WoW 2, we have a primitive world. And this civilization is currently experiencing the equivalent of a late medieval age. They have a firm grasp on metallurgy, and the invention of the printing press has started to benefit the spread of knowledge. So, that's a big planet. What will happen is, over time, they'll slowly progress, and potentially they can either destroy the planet in nuclear war, or we can indoctrination through subtle influence of their society and culture. The natives can be brought around to our way of thinking, and they'll just start adopting our government ethics over time. Just aggressive observation. It can have unintended consequences, all that stuff. Right now, more
Technology secured.
Alloys. Pure alloys coming straight from space.
Anomaly found.
And I now have gateway travel. Okay. Leave. Let's get a new research going. Colony development speed first. I'm at 160 pops, 138 of my original toucan species. And you go the Crystal Codex, you can research that. So in the species, I can enslave them, and I can... So I'm going to let them populate these worlds, but what I need is... I'm going to put down a temple on these worlds. So now, on these worlds, that way they can keep the way of the thinking for my empire. I want my ethics to stay the same. If I go and look at my factions, you'll see that only 40% of my empire is spiritualist, and 21% is actually xenophile. I don't want to be xenophile. And then 9% materialist? Oh, hell no. Where is that? 9% is materialist, don't like that. And only 20% authoritarian. Church of the High Priesthood. So this is the authoritarian expansionist authority. Yeah, if I have subject nations, which I might do, because like I want this system, but then if I can subjugate the State of Syldus because of how weak they are, I would like that very much.
Anomaly found.
Go ahead, research it. Research that anomaly. Research it up. Okay, I want... an Aquila. Okay. And what I want to do is get a precinct house, put you up there for the stability. Amenities is a problem. I want...
Special project complete.
Y'all can read that. Okay, the color of science. As much as I need to fix that problem right now, I can't. And I won't, because I need amenities, and to do that, I need to build a hyper entertainment forum. But I can't do that right now, so... And I really need these materials coming in. Which I still have a bit of a stockpile. I need more consumer goods, but also I just got new colonies, so it's gonna be low. This is for natural sanctuaries. I vote against it. And I will call in a favor on that, because I don't
Star
like it.
system charted.
See those negatives? I don't want that. Clear blocker time plus diplomatic weight from economy minus 40%, and planetary build speed. I don't like that. Not one bit. Same with Guardian Angels. Same with workers' right, cooperative research channels. I don't care for slave trade. I can still have slaves, but I don't care for slave trade. And... Okay, well, that sounded extremely wrong, I just realized. In-game, please, in-game, we're gonna vote no for this. And I can assign another envoy, increasing my diplomatic weight to almost 3k. Just barely.
Secured.
Well, now it probably is with new technology. Okay, fleet command limit. I'm not having a problem with that right now. Ship upkeep minus 5%. I need that. And civic points. We can reform the government with a new civic. So right now I'm at police state, which adds stability, and unity from enforcers. Then we have functional architecture just for the building and district cost, and then the building slots. Now I have the ability to choose one more. I don't use edicts that often, so probably not going to go, just for the fact that I don't need it, or unless I do that and I have... God, because right now we have the Archprophet Marcus Valerius. Then the heir to the throne is High Priest Titus Valerius. If I do the Imperial Cult, he will become, instead of the Archprophet, he'll become God King Marcus Valerius. Here's what I'm going to do. So we're going to the Church of the High Priesthood. We are going to manage faction, and we're going to... lacking influence. Okay. What we're going to do first is I want to embrace that faction. We are going from fanatic authoritarian to fanatic spiritualist. We want people excited. I am excited because I just saw that. I want those volatile motes.
Anomaly found.
Don't want them getting it. Go ahead and research that. Yeah, unspent civic points. I'm going to go with the Imperial Cult, because now we have God Emperor Marcus Valerius, and then the heir Saint Titus Valerius, age 97. How old are you? 111. We are at the year 2272. So, yeah. You have nothing to do. Okay. Snoop around. Don't just do nothing. Same thing with you. Alright. I'm doing pretty good on energy credits right now, so I'm going to send him to start down here. I'm going to send him to start doing research, and I can't see all of their... I can. That's all of their territory. I'm going to put that spy back on these guys. They have very strong. Relative encryption is very strong to our code breaking. Oof. Well, I'm still going to keep them on there. It's not going to change, is it? Crap.
Star system charted.
Well, it's a good thing that my next tradition is this, which gives me code breaking +1. Borders open. Okay, you guys need to make up your mind over there. I don't care, but you need to make up your mind. So we have expanded a lot in this episode. Get that observation post out of here. Right now, the Divine Armada... Okay, let me pause. The Divine Armada just completed a campaign by themselves without the assist of Classes 2. Didn't lose a single ship. So it's a good thing he got promoted. He's skill 4 right now with Gale Speed as his perk. And we just got battleships, so between now and the next episode, I'm going to start rolling out some battleships. I'm going to try, and right now we only have 140 naval capacity, but I can increase that, especially over here. Just put an anchorage on him. I'm going to keep that there, and no defense platforms. Don't care. So we're going to keep expanding both our fleets as well as... Okay, I get it. As well as our borders. Next time, I will launch my second offensive against the Swarm and the regime of Genox. Let me actually see if they'd be willing to... Oh, that's why. Let me... Oh, not that much. Let me do this real quick. Let's turn you up to 60. That takes away from that. And then we have 27k, so let me... shove some of that in there
complete.
Just for them, and then we can... Oh man, actually, no, I was about to say let me do that. I'm just gonna keep it 60 and 60 are going into the shared stockpile for my sectors. I'm manually messing with my sector,
Anomaly found.
my core sector, So
Construction complete.
it won't really matter. I want my energy credits to skyrocket. I'm getting a little low on the food. I have 11k in my stockpile, but my consumer goods consistently is a problem. But as long as I have the energy credits, I can buy stockpile. I'm at 69. I saw it go up a while earlier. I'm at 16k alloys. What I want to do, either next episode or between now and next episode, is I want to build a third fleet, and I want to put it down here, or at least closer. I might put it in Winkwork, so that way I have one here, here, and here. Piracy, as you saw in the last episode, where was it? I think it was in one of these systems. Piracy was a problem. Okay, I'm gonna upgrade this for this trade around here. Same thing with you, also because they're on the border. But yeah, I want to be able to have fleets to respond to piracy, as well as I need a third fleet, because now I have an 11.5. You can actually be upgraded. How much is it? How much am I making? Minus one ship, which is my cruiser. Okay, so I need a third fleet. My classes,
Vessels upgraded.
I'll probably expand, or I might keep it at that, because it's really just sitting here at the defense point, which is a 5.8k. As my research goes up, so can I upgrade my defenses, which, as you will see, or it might not increase per... Yeah, that's not going to increase it because it's just a small
Vessels
update,
upgraded.
but I have a 7.5 on top of a 5.8k system. So for down here, which they can only come from two directions, they have to go onto that, which won't matter. They will die, because as far as I'm concerned, yeah, everybody around me is pathetic, including the regime of Genox. Okay, wow, they're at war with the Sveli? Yeah, it's an offensive war, because if it was defensive, I would have been in it. Well, they better hurry up. I want to form a federation with them. I want to form a religious covenant with them. So that way we can spread the Order of the Nest throughout the galaxy. The problem with that, I might just keep them as an ally for now. The problem with that is that if I do vassalize the State of Syldus, they will be a part of the Federation, which I'm not sure how much I like the idea of that. They won't have barely any voting power, especially if I make it a hegemony, which means I'm at the top of the Federation, which I should be anyway. But the galaxy, on my side of the galaxy, I'm starting to... The borders are able to come through. There's a lot of unknown blips in here. Anything that's within their territory I'll see, because we have a migration treaty. Pardon me. And I can only see them because of sensor range. Same thing right here. Oof. And I need a glass of water. I'm pretty sure that next episode I will do my second offensive on the Swarm. They're consistently going to be a threat, and if we don't go to war with them as much as possible, especially now that I have a 11.5 and a 7.5, and they're still... No, now they're down to pathetic because they were at war with the Sveli before. I've been giving them research, so I believe in them as far as this goes. I can't join their war midway through. I'll have to wait. But they launched the war, which means they thought they would be able to win it. I'm going to go ahead and say, go for it. The regime of Genox. Nice. So, we have all the different treaties. We have a defensive pact. I can guarantee their independence, or I could have, but there's no point. I have a defensive pact with them, meaning that if anybody attacks them or if anybody attacks me, we're both at war with whoever that is. And with me being the top in the galaxy and them slowly closing up behind because of our alliances. Let's see, who is this? The Kamaran Hive, which is right next to me. They're actually pretty up there. And then we have the Grudge Commonwealth and Covenant of Anasaradon. Erasmadon. And what do they have against me? Everything. Ideology, apparently. Pacifist and Xenophile, that's why. But they are theocratic dictatorship, they're also spiritualist, and they're next in line behind me. So I'm fine with that for now. But that's all I've got for today, everybody. So make sure to check out the game in the description, check out my other videos, and I'll see everybody next time.